The world will challenge you. It will push, pull, and break everything you think is solid. But what if I told you there is a mindset so powerful, so unshakable, that nothing outside of you can dictate the course of your life? That is the essence of Stoicism. Imagine standing in the middle of chaos, storms raging, people shouting, life collapsing around you, and yet you remain calm, steady, and clear. That is not luck. That is mastery of the self. That is Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus did not write philosophy to entertain. They wrote it to survive, to dominate themselves, and to build lives of purpose amidst the harshest realities. And today, you can do the same. If you're here to transform your mind, your habits, and your destiny, then pay attention. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Menzi and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a lesson that strengthens your soul and sharpens your mind. The power of perception. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the foundation of Stoic power. The world does not control you, your mind does. Every challenge, every insult, every setback is neutral. Only your judgment gives it weight. You are free the moment you stop blaming external forces and start mastering your own perception. Life will push you. People will betray you. Circumstances will break your plans. But when you see each obstacle as training for your mind, you begin to rise above ordinary suffering. This is not wishful thinking. This is deliberate practice. Every morning, you can train your mind to respond with calm and clarity rather than chaos and frustration. Discipline creates freedom. Modern society worships comfort, distraction, and fleeting pleasure. But the Stoic man knows this truth. The soft path weakens the mind, while the hard path strengthens it. Seneca wrote, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." Discipline is the weapon that turns fear into control. When you master your habits, waking early, resisting temptation, training your body and mind, you gain freedom. Real freedom is not doing whatever you want. It is not being enslaved by your impulses. Start with the small things. Make your bed. Take cold showers. Speak the truth when lies feel easier. Every act of self-discipline is a brick in the fortress of your mind. And when chaos arrives, as it always will, your fortress will not crumble. Embrace adversity. Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action." What stands in the way becomes the way. The Stoic does not run from adversity. He seeks it. Why? Because every difficulty is an opportunity to grow stronger. Pain, rejection, failure. These are not punishments. They are tools. Every obstacle you overcome is a declaration that you are stronger than circumstance. This is brutal, and it is liberating. Life will hit you with what you fear most. The Stoic doesn't hope it won't. He trains for it. He welcomes it. He uses it. Imagine a fire. Only the metal that faces the flames and is hammered becomes steel. Soft metal bends. Soft people break. Control emotion. Gain power. Anger, jealousy, fear. These are not your enemies, but your instruments. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The key is not suppressing emotion. That leads to rigidity and denial. The key is mastering it. Observe the surge of anger. Let it pass. Use the energy it provides wisely. Fear? Let it guide your preparation, not your paralysis. Desire? Let it motivate effort, not obsession. The mind is your battlefield. Master it, and no external force can conquer you. Focus on what you can control. Every day, We waste time on things beyond our power, other people's opinions, the outcome of random events, things that happened in the past. The Stoic mind ignores this trap. It focuses exclusively on what it can influence: your actions, your thoughts, your character. Epictetus taught, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." This is not resignation. It is clarity. It is strategy. It is freedom. When you live by this principle, life becomes less chaotic. People disappoint less. Failures hurt less. Every moment becomes an opportunity to act wisely rather than a stage for frustration. Build daily Stoic habits. Transformation is not an event, it is a process. Begin each day with reflection. What am I grateful for? What challenge will I face today? Practice discomfort deliberately. Wake earlier, endure cold, work harder when tired. Write down your judgments daily. Are they based on reality or fear? Meditate on mortality. Memento mori. Remember that time is finite, and every act should count. Habits shape character. Character shapes destiny. The mindset of the Stoic man. A Stoic man is not perfect. He is relentless. He is not free from emotion. He is free from being controlled by it. He does not avoid difficulty. He embraces it. He does not wish life were easier. He makes himself stronger. You can apply Stoicism today. Start with your morning, your reactions, your decisions. Transform small moments. Train your perception. Strengthen your discipline. The outer world cannot control you. Only you can. The Stoic path is not easy. It is not comfortable. It is not meant for those who wish for life to be fair, but for those who are willing to master themselves. It is the most powerful way to live. By now, you understand the foundation. Control your perception. Embrace discipline. Face adversity. Master your emotions. Focus on what you can control and build daily habits. But true transformation demands more. It demands action, reflection, and a relentless pursuit of strength in mind, body, and spirit. Living with purpose. Every day, Seneca said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Most people float through life, reacting to events rather than creating them. They drift with the currents of distraction, social media, and fleeting pleasure. The Stoic man lives intentionally. Each action is chosen. Each word is deliberate. Each thought is scrutinized. Ask yourself, am I living to please others or to improve myself? Am I reacting or am I leading? Am I focused on growth or trapped in comfort? Purpose transforms hardship into training, boredom into reflection, fear into fuel. When you live with purpose, life ceases to be something that happens to you. It becomes something you shape. Memento mori, the power of mortality. Marcus Aurelius repeatedly reminded himself, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." Death is not a threat, it is a teacher. Awareness of mortality sharpens priorities, dissolves trivial fear, and forces clarity. Every Stoic begins with the end in mind. They do not waste time on envy, resentment, or indulgence. They do not defer action for comfort. They act now with courage, wisdom, and discipline. To embody Stoicism, reflect daily on mortality. Let it guide your actions, shape your decisions, and illuminate what truly matters. Transforming fear into mastery. Fear is a natural reaction, but when left unchecked, it controls your life. Epictetus said, "No man is free if he is not master of himself." The Stoic confronts fear deliberately. He names it, he studies it, he steps into it. Fear is not erased, It is transmuted into clarity and action. If you fear rejection, embrace it in small doses. Speak the truth even when it risks criticism. If you fear failure, pursue difficult tasks until failure teaches strength, resilience, and wisdom. By deliberately facing what terrifies you, you grow unstoppable. Life becomes a series of challenges, not threats, and the mind that once trembled now stands firm, unshaken by circumstance. The discipline of reflection. A Stoic's day is not only defined by action, but by reflection. Each night, he reviews his thoughts, actions, and reactions. Did I act with virtue? Did I let emotion control me? Did I focus on what I could change? This discipline is relentless, but transformative. It allows learning from mistakes, reinforcing success, and refining character. Without reflection, even the strongest effort becomes wasted energy. With it, every day becomes a building block toward mastery. Start with small journaling exercises. Note moments when you lost control or acted with fear. Analyze and correct. Turn awareness into action and action into habit. Harnessing desire and ambition. Desire is neutral. It is a tool, not a master. The Stoic channels desire toward improvement, not indulgence. If you want wealth, pursue it with wisdom and discipline, not greed. If you want respect, earn it through integrity, not manipulation. If you want success, embrace the grind, endure rejection, and act consistently, without attachment to outcome. Ambition without control leads to chaos. Discipline without desire leads to stagnation. The Stoic balances both, fueled by purpose, restrained by virtue, and guided by reason. Stoicism in relationships. The Stoic does not isolate himself from the world. He engages wisely. He respects others but does not depend on their approval. Conflict is inevitable. Criticism is unavoidable. Betrayal is possible. The Stoic prepares for all these events with inner strength. When insulted, he responds calmly. When betrayed, he observes without rage. When challenged, he acts with wisdom. He understands that people act according to their nature, not his expectations. By aligning his reactions with reason, he preserves energy, clarity, and peace. While others squander theirs in anger and frustration, daily practices to transform your mind. Transformation is not theoretical, it is habitual. To integrate Stoicism. Morning reflection. Set intentions and visualize challenges. Voluntary discomfort, cold showers, fasting, or enduring minor hardships to build resilience. Evening reflection. Review your actions, note errors, and plan improvement. Mindful reactions. Pause before responding. Act with virtue, not impulse. Journaling. Record thoughts, fears, lessons, and insights. Through repetition, these practices shape character, fortify the mind, and make virtue automatic. The ordinary mind becomes extraordinary. The Stoic mindset for modern life. Applying Stoicism today does not require withdrawing from the world. It requires engagement with discipline and clarity. Work with purpose, not distraction. Speak with honesty, not flattery. Face challenges with courage, not complaint. Accept reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. Through these principles, your life aligns with reality rather than fighting against it. You become calm amidst chaos, productive amidst distraction, and powerful amidst uncertainty. The final transformation. The Stoic journey is lifelong. There is no finish line, only continuous mastery. When practiced consistently, these principles create mental strength that cannot be shaken by fear or adversity, emotional resilience that turns anger and grief into insight, purpose-driven action that turns desire into accomplishment. Freedom from the opinions, judgments, and chaos of the world. You will notice change gradually in your patience, your clarity, your courage. But these small victories compound. They forge an unbreakable mind, a disciplined spirit, and a life aligned with virtue. Stoicism is not an escape from life. It is the ultimate tool to thrive in life. By mastering perception, embracing adversity, controlling emotion, living with purpose, reflecting daily, and acting with discipline, you transform not just your mind, but your entire existence. If you want to continue your journey, subscribe to Menzi and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a lesson that will sharpen your mind, strengthen your soul, and elevate your life. The world will challenge you, but with Stoicism, you will rise above. You will endure. You will prevail. You will become unshakable. Stay disciplined. Stay focused. Stay stoic.